Hello, you're watching the Ultimate Racing 2D Formula Q Sim Racing eSports Challenge. We're here then, Australian Grand Prix coming your way. I can see the teams in front of me, and we're looking at it. The race about to start. Let's get down to the basics of the Ultimate Racing 2D Formula Q Sim Racing eSports Challenge. Now, this race, as you can see, the cars are equal. It's the drivers that count. If we go to the driver's edit page, you can see the level of driver skill is based on your form at the current moment. So if you do well on the track in Formula Q and Formula B, you'll probably do good here because the racings are going to be adjusted based on each race. So, without further ado, let's get back to the race. We're about to get started. So let's get underway. It's going to be the Australian Grand Prix first. Let's get going. Number of laps, we got all that done. Let's do one lap of qualifying. No, actually, we'll do 3 laps. 3 laps of qualifying. AI is visible, as we know. We'll do like 2 laps. Okay, here we go. Tire wear, we'll do lower that tire wear. Yeah, that should be cool. Alright, here we go then. Qualifying underway here for the Australian Grand Prix. He's gonna be on pole. And we're underway then. And Skip has the best start. Skip is currently provisionally in the lead, but Coward's got past him. He had a better corner exit, and now he's well in the lead. It's looking like D-Boss is establishing a kind of lead. Coward and FRL just behind. Those three just broken away from the rest of the pack. Genius is in fourth. Type Z now jumps up to fourth. Had a brilliant turn 1 and 2. But he just can't fix up. And he's beginning to pull away. D-Boss has the advantage. D-Boss has that good lap. But Coward is coming back. Who's going to get onto pole? Well, we'll see it at the line. I think it will be Coward. Coward will get pole. Oh, Type Z got pole because he got that best lap. I thought Coward had it because he improved massively, but Type Z, I think that first sector played into came to play in that second lap, and Type Z is on pole. Coward on the second spot, rounding out that front row. You got Vexo and Beast Mode in the second row, D-Boss and Skip in row 3, and then we continue with FRL, Lolo Genius, Lone Wolf JC, Trumpet, Hurricane, Naz, Triconaz, Bailey, Swayze's, Darcy, Browns fan, Nolan, and Mage. So, as you can see, that's the qualifying. Now over to the race. 21 laps of the Australian Grand Prix. Let's get underway. And we are underway here for the Australian Grand Prix. Good start there by Coward. He gets the inside. Vexer gets a blinding start with the hard tyres. And he's already up into second, but he loses out there in the corners. Type Z back up. It's Coward from Vexo. Type Z types around the outside. Gets into P2. Skip into P3. Has he done that? Skip from way back. Skip from 6. Up into third, and he tries for second here because Type Z is looking vulnerable. Coward from Type Z. Skip. Genius up to fourth. Beastman in fifth. Vexo, D-Boss, Naz, and Chakoda's in a battle. You've also got Lolo in there as well. And Genius up to third. Type Z shuffled back down. Genius out to second. He goes to the inside. Coward still defending for his life. And Vexo's start really got compromised. He was good at the start, and then he just lost everything because the hard tyres, they take a long time to get up to temperature, and that's obviously played into the factor. And obviously the soft tyres are a lot faster, but last less. So we'll see how will the hard tires perform as opposed to the soft tire. But all of the guys in the softs have had a very good start. Coward has stretched his lead from Genius. Skip around the outside of Type Z, trying to get the advantage. Skip runs a bit wide. Beast Mode now coming back into play. Type Z still trying to defend third. And Beast Mode. Skip made an error. Beast Mode's vulnerable now. I mean, Skip's vulnerable. Yeah, vulnerability again from Skip. It's a bit of a rookie mistake, but he's back on the inside, but he can't make the move. Now he has. Beast Mode made another mistake. Here comes Chakonaz trying to get that 5th place. Formula B, The Formula B drivers really making an impact here. Coward is up in P1. Skip is in P4. And Chicona's in P5. He's got Lolo down there in 8th. And Vexo just flies around the outside for velocity, but Chiconas fights back, gets the position, and Beast Mode takes the position as well off of Vexo. I mean, he's using those hard tires to great effect. I don't know how he's doing it. He got a terrible start, but he got a good start, lost out, and now he's back at the front. You also got Lolo on the hard tires. He's also making them work. On lap 7, Coward is still leading, and the gap is just under a second. That's over a second from Genius. Type Z is also hanging in there. Genius obviously the championship leader in Formula Q at the moment. Coward currently second in the championship in Formula B. Genius then, but here's the thing about Genius. Championship leader despite never winning. He's just one of the most consistent drivers in Formula Q. He has never won a race in Formula Q, but he has so many podiums and a lot of consistent high finishes that he's obviously got that championship lead. And he's also been able to attend every single race. That's obviously a factor. But there are other drivers who, in my opinion, are better than him. As they make their pit stops, Coward gets out ahead. Genius in second. Type Z stayed out. He boxed early even. Type Z boxed early. And he's still in third, but he's going to have that advantage. He already has the pace on those soft tyres. Vexo stayed out because he's on the hards. Vexo could really do a one-stop strategy and work this out. Where the hard tyres can really come into play. See, Genius and Coward both using the hards. Type Z on the softs. Has he compromised his strategy just for extra pace in this middle stint? He's obviously going to go into a 3-stop, but yeah, he will obviously go to a 3-stop, but will this work? I mean, a 2-stop even, what am I saying? He's going to be on a 2-stop, but will the 2-stop work in comparison to the 1-stop? The 1-stop that Vexo is on, and Lolo's probably on as well. Lolo hasn't pitted. Vexo and Lolo, if they play this sensible, they could be on a 1-stop, but we'll have to see. Type Z now just hunting down Genius. Coward has lost ground on those hard tyres. Type Z on those fresh softs is just hunting Genius down. He gets the boost. He's got a massive toe down the straight. It's not enough though, but he's a lot closer now. These guys doing battle in Formula Q every week. And Type Z is right behind him. Tries to move him out of the way and he hits the grass. Big contact there for the two race leaders. Dangle Racing and G&G Club, and Type C to the outside lap. Traffic may play a factor, and Genius maintains his position. Great defending. And Type C on the inside now gets the lead, but for how long can he keep it? Because those soft tyres are beginning to wear. Damn, he just moved Major out of the way. Mad. Can Genius fight back? He's going to have extra lifespan. Skip is right there with Coward, and he can't get past. Coward forces him onto the grass, and from that he gets the advantage. These light traffic needs to get out of the way for Genius. He's trying to get through. Now, this is where Type Z's tyres start to wear. He's going to go to a 2-stop. It's confirmed now. His tyres are yeah, they're not lasting very long. I think this 2-stop might actually win the race for Type Z. Genius has to pass Type Z soon. But even still, if he doesn't really matter anyway for Type Z. He's most likely got this race won. In he comes then. Genius stays out. Type Z pits. He'll go down to 3rd. Now, the question is, can Type Z get back up? Can he get back up to the lead? Genius has Genius has nearly a 3-second lead on the field. Can Type Z make that gap up in the number of laps that we currently have? We're going to have 5 laps to go. I don't think Type Z can make it, you know. He's already on the back of Coward, and he's past Coward. Now he's got space to start roaming around and start chasing down Genius. Team orders there for Coke Zero Racing. Nolan orders to get out of the way of Chiconas. And Chiconas just blasts through. Can he? No. Hurricane's there too. Trying to pounce on any errors that Chaconaz or Skip make, and he's just gone right round the outside as if he was not even there. Great move by Hurricane, using that toe and DRS, but Chaconaz fights back and gets back 5th position. Type Z is right there already. That's a lot earlier than we thought, and he's just like that. He's past Genius. Or has he? No. Genius fighting back, and he's got the position. That's amazing. Type Z was so quick on that opening stint. On the opening few laps, those hard tyres, soft tyres even, and he's made it work. But Genius has 2 laps now. He has to hold off Type Z. Type Z's got a massive toe down the straight. Genius's tyres are struggling now. And Type Z breezes past again. Can Genius fight back? No, he can't. Or maybe he can. He's a bit close, but Browns fan has got past him. And those hard tyres really struggling now for Genius. And Skip is going to get past him. Skip up into 2nd. And that 2-stop strategy has worked wonders. Last lap then. And Type Z. I don't believe it. Type Z is going to cross the line. Type Z is going to win the race. And that 2-stop was a great strategy change. Just see the raw pace of those softs against the hards. And Type Z rounds the final corner, and he will win the Australian Grand Prix. Skip Rat will be 2nd from Genius, who just manages to hold off Hurricane. And then Coward. Oh, Bailey passed Coward as well. My days. Coward really struggling there on that last stint in the hards. Vexo, who switched to the softs at the end, and it worked for him. It's a 1-stop. I don't know how he's done that. Vexo with a blinding strategy. How on earth has Vexo done that? A 1-stop with a hard and soft. My days. He finished on the soft tyre. That's amazing. Anyway, this is the results. Type Z wins. But he didn't get the fastest lap. Fastest lap went to Skip there. So therefore, Skip gets that extra point for fastest lap. Genius 2nd, Hurricane 3rd. What am I saying? Genius 3rd, Hurricane 4th, Bailey 5th, Cowers 6th. Vexo from Naz, Swayze's and Chaconaz will get the points. Elsewhere down the field, we've got FRL, Lolo, Beast Mode, who really had a good start but fell to the back of the field because of strategy. And then you've got Browns fan, JC, Mage, Trumpet, Darcy, and Nolan. So a great race for Type Z, and a great race for Dangle Racing, with one of the Dangle Racing cars. Sir Mady's also having a great race. Velocity having a decent race, with both of their cars in the top 10 scoring points. But overall, Sir Mady's had the best race. Anyway, that's enough from me, and I'll see you for the next race at Bahrain.